Here's Ben Tracy.
So it was just a few years ago that Bruce Lee's family regained control of his licensing rights and his likeness. His wife Linda has stepped out of the spotlight, but now his only surviving child Shannon wants the world to know that her dad was as much deep-thinking poet as hard-hitting warrior. Kung Fu legend Bruce Lee is recognized all over the world for this. He made fight scenes look like some sort of brutal ballet. He popularized martial arts in the Western world and changed the way Asians were portrayed on the big screen. This is kind of the Bruce Lee archive.
The treasure trove, yes.
Shannon Lee was 4 years old in 1973 when her father died from a traumatic brain injury. He was just 32.
What I remember most about him is the feeling of him, his energy, how it felt to be in his presence.
And now we're learning Bruce Lee the fighter was also Bruce Lee the philosophical writer.
I think a lot of people don't understand the depth of his character, his knowledge, and what was really foundational about the man, which was his philosophy.
So these are some of your father's writings?
Yes, and drawings. And
in her mid-20s, Shannon discovered dozens of letters and essays her father left behind, including one he continuously rewrote during the last year of his life.
I have always been a martial artist by choice, an actor by profession, but above all, am actualizing myself to be an artist of life.
What do you make of the fact that he has 9 drafts?
He's in process. He's working it out on the page. You can see it. He has crossed out things and written in other words in different pen colors. It was a moment in time for him to very intentionally try to communicate who is Bruce Lee, what is he really about.
It was a difficult moment in his life. He was finally achieving his goal of making a mainstream Hollywood film, the 1973 classic Enter the Dragon. But Shannon says the studio wanted to take out all of the philosophical elements he insisted on adding to the script.
And he fought with the writer, he fought with the producers, and he said, no, I am not coming onto set until you guarantee me that this is going to be in the film.
He got his way.
He got his way.
It is like a finger pointing away to the moon. Don't concentrate on the finger or you will miss all that heavenly glory.
What a gift this must be for you as a daughter who lost your father when you were young to have all of this.
Yeah, it's such a gift. This is a tiger skin.
But finding this gift came with a great loss.
Right before my 24th birthday, my brother was killed. And that plummeted me into quite a depression for many years.
This way you'll always remember.
28-year-old Brandon Lee died in 1993 after accidentally being shot on the set of the movie The Crow. Shannon found comfort in her father's words.
I came across this quote that started with, "The medicine for my suffering I had within me." And I remember it hitting me so clearly right in the chest. You have the ability to shift out of this. You just have to look for the path and find the way. And so I did. Hi everyone, this is Shannon Lee.
She's now sharing her father's philosophy with the world through her podcasts.
He had his quote, under the sky, under the heavens, we're all one family.
They've been downloaded more than 1.3 million times.
It's mostly millennials, it's mostly young people. It thrills me that people are grabbing onto the philosophy. They're getting the message. They're getting to know who he is beyond the movies.
The CBS Overnight News will be right back. CBSN. CBS.
We are A Body Like Bruce, and we brought this to you because we found it in the public domain, public access, so there shouldn't be any copyright claims or strikes against us, and none were intended. It's quite an old piece of news, 2017, so there shouldn't be any problem there. We hope you enjoyed it. Sorry for the breaks, but that's just how it ran from this particular site in the public domain, public access, where we found it. Here is some of what was actually said in these reports by this man, Shannon Lee, Bruce Lee himself, from his film, and then finally Shannon Lee again. So if you enjoyed it, it's very short, sweet, and has those annoying breaks in between the commentary. Then subscribe to our channel and add your comments. Had you seen this report on CBS overnight in March of 2017? And give us a like, add your comments below the video, and then go show this to all your family and friends so they can reminisce and say, yeah, I saw that. Yeah, being an ardent fan of Bruce Lee, yeah, I saw that years ago, and so forth.